A teenager in Ohio just lost her college fund to a 30-second TikTok video. The promise was simple. Send $100, get back $1,000 in 24 hours. No skills required, no risk involved, guaranteed returns. She's not alone. Millions of young people are falling victim to the most sophisticated financial scams in history, all disguised as get-rich-quick schemes on their favorite social media platform. Before we dive into this shocking investigation, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. You won't believe what we're about to uncover. Drop a comment below if you've ever seen these scams on your feed. The digital gold rush deception. It starts innocently enough. You're scrolling through TikTok when a well-dressed young person appears on your screen, standing in front of a luxury car or flashing stacks of cash. They speak with confidence, urgency, and, most importantly, they look just like you. I turned $50 into $5,000 last week using this one simple method, they claim. The banks don't want you to know this secret. The formula is always the same. Dramatic lifestyle displays, testimonials from supposed success stories, and a time-sensitive opportunity that you simply cannot miss. These aren't random teenagers playing with filters. They're sophisticated criminal operations that have cracked the code on psychological manipulation, targeting the most vulnerable demographic, young people desperate for financial independence. The anatomy of modern financial fraud. These TikTok money-flipping scams operate on several levels of deception. The first layer involves the success theater, carefully curated content showing fake wealth, rented luxury items, and fabricated bank statements. Scammers invest heavily in this visual credibility because they understand that perception drives action on social media platforms. The second layer exploits psychological triggers that are particularly effective on younger audiences. They use urgency tactics like only 10 spots available today, or this method stops working once too many people know about it. They leverage social proof by showing fake screenshots of successful transactions and testimonials from supposed participants. The third layer involves the actual mechanics of the scam. Victims are typically instructed to send money through cash apps, cryptocurrency, or gift cards, methods that are nearly impossible to reverse. The scammers promise that the initial payment is merely a processing fee, or verification deposit, that will be returned along with the profits. The Forex trading deception. One of the most prevalent variations involves foreign exchange trading. Scammers position themselves as Forex experts who have discovered a foolproof trading strategy. They claim they can multiply small investments through their exclusive signals, or AI trading bots. The reality is that these individuals often have no trading experience whatsoever. Sarah, a 19-year-old college student from Michigan, encountered one such scammer who promised to turn her $200 into $2,000 through Forex trading. The scammer provided screenshots of successful trades and even created a fake trading platform that showed her money growing. When she tried to withdraw her supposed profits, she was told she needed to pay additional taxes and withdrawal fees. She ended up losing not just her initial $200, but an additional $800 in fees before realizing she'd been scammed. The cryptocurrency mirage. Cryptocurrency has become another favorite vehicle for these scams. Fraudsters exploit the general public's limited understanding of blockchain technology and digital currencies. They create fake cryptocurrency investment opportunities, promising astronomical returns through exclusive mining operations or insider trading opportunities. These scams often involve fake cryptocurrency exchanges or investment platforms that look remarkably professional. Victims deposit their money and initially see profits accumulating in their accounts. However, when they attempt to withdraw funds, they discover the platform was entirely fabricated and their money is gone forever. The psychology of viral deception. What makes these TikTok scams particularly insidious is how they exploit the platform's algorithm and social dynamics. The short-form video format doesn't allow for detailed explanation or critical analysis. Viewers make split-second emotional decisions based on visual cues and persuasive messaging. The scammers understand that young people face unprecedented financial pressures, student loan debt, expensive housing markets, and limited job opportunities. They prey on the legitimate desire for financial security by offering impossible shortcuts that seem almost too good to pass up. Furthermore, the social media environment creates a false sense of intimacy and trust. When someone appears repeatedly in your feed, your brain begins to perceive them as familiar and trustworthy, even though you've never actually met them. This psychological phenomenon, known as the mere exposure effect, makes viewers more susceptible to fraudulent pitches. The real-world consequences. The impact of these scams extends far beyond the immediate financial losses. Victims often experience shame, embarrassment, and a profound sense of betrayal. Many are too humiliated to report the crimes or seek help, which allows the scammers to continue operating with impunity. For young people, these scams can derail their financial futures. College students have lost tuition money, recent graduates have depleted their emergency funds, and young workers have emptied their savings accounts. The psychological trauma can lead to anxiety, depression, and a lasting distrust of legitimate investment opportunities. Red flags and warning signs. Legitimate investments never guarantee specific returns, especially astronomical profits. Real financial advisors don't randomly contact people through social media. Genuine strategies don't require secrecy or urgency. Warning signs include upfront payment requests, pressure to act immediately, testimonials seeming too good to be true, and promises requiring minimal effort. If someone claims they can turn small money into fortunes with no risk, it's almost certainly a scam. The broader implications for financial literacy. These TikTok scams highlight a critical gap in financial education. Many young people lack the knowledge and experience necessary to evaluate investment opportunities critically. They've grown up in a digital environment where instant gratification is the norm, making them particularly susceptible to promises of quick profits. The solution isn't just better content moderation or stricter platform policies. It requires comprehensive financial literacy education that helps young people understand the basics of investing, the reality of risk and return, and the red flags that indicate fraudulent schemes. Law enforcement challenges. Prosecuting these scammers presents unique challenges for law enforcement agencies. The perpetrators often operate across state and national boundaries, making jurisdiction unclear. They use sophisticated technical methods to hide their identities and launder money through multiple accounts and platforms. Even when scammers are identified and arrested, recovering stolen funds is extremely difficult. The money is typically moved quickly through various accounts and often converted to cryptocurrency or transferred internationally, making it nearly impossible to trace or recover. The fight against TikTok financial scams requires a multifaceted approach involving platform companies, law enforcement, educational institutions, and individual users. Platforms must continue improving their detection and prevention systems while being transparent about the limitations of their efforts. Educational initiatives should focus on practical financial literacy, teaching young people how to evaluate investment opportunities and recognize fraudulent schemes. Parents, teachers, and mentors play a crucial role in these conversations, helping young people develop critical thinking skills that extend beyond just financial decisions. The promise of easy money will always be attractive, especially to those facing financial uncertainty. But these TikTok scams represent more than financial fraud. They're exploiting hopes, dreams, and the fundamental human desire for security and success. The teenager in Ohio who lost her college fund learned a harsh lesson about the difference between legitimate investments and get-rich-quick schemes. Her story serves as a warning to millions navigating the complex intersection of social media, financial pressure, and criminal exploitation. Real financial success involves education, patience, careful planning, and calculated risk. It never involves sending money to strangers promising miraculous returns. The most valuable investment any young person can make is in their own financial knowledge and critical thinking skills. The next time you see someone on TikTok promising to flip your $100 into $1,000, remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it almost certainly is. Your financial future is too important to gamble on viral promises. If this video helped you recognize these dangerous scams, please subscribe for more investigative content that protects your financial future. Share this with friends who need to see it, and let me know in the comments if you've encountered similar scams. Together, we can spread awareness and stop these predators from targeting our community.